Hi, I'm Carol Rivet. Thanks for stopping by this video. I wanted to go over a couple topics about OnPassive. Why you're going to be, the first one is why you're going to be successful when you join OnPassive, or if you're in OnPassive already, why you're going to be successful, and how OnPassive is going to help you over time to build wealth build wealth online and leave a legacy for your family. Okay, and the second topic that I wanted to touch on a little bit is the initial global marketing campaign that's going to be launching soon, and what it means for founders and what it means for if you're not a founder. You're going to want to stick around for that, okay? So, anyways, okay, the first few things on why you're going to be successful when you're in OnPassive, if you're already a founder or if you're thinking about becoming a founder. Okay, first thing is that if you're not familiar with OnPassive, it's an information technology company driven by artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning. Okay, so every product, every platform that is in OnPassive, it's digital products, digital tools, is driven by artificial intelligence. It's all created from the ground floor up. Okay, it's cutting edge technology, technology that's 5 years ahead of anything else. Okay, so it's easier, it's simpler. I like to say so easy. Even a child could use it, but actually with technology nowadays, I'd say it's so easy that even a grandma can use it. So because the children are pretty adept to all of that. They catch on really fast, much faster than I do. I don't know about you, but much faster than I do. Okay, so it's easy and simple to use. It's going to be basically like a flick of a switch. Okay, and another reason, which is one of my favorite ones, is that in order to earn with OnPassive, you do not have to recruit, share this, whatever you want to call it. You do not have to recruit anybody into OnPassive and you will still be successful. Okay, now I want that to sink in because I know that if you've been on Marketer Online for any time, and I've been doing this for a little bit, some years, that there are some systems that say they're done for you and they're not. They're basically a couple capture pages and an autoresponder, and so everything's separate. You have to, the website is separate, you have to pay for. The domain is separate. The hosting is separate. The autoresponder is separate. And because it's all separate programs from different people, they don't fit together. And yeah, it's a mess. And you have to pay month after month for all of it. And then you got to pay for the advertising. And the advertising is the most expensive of all of it. And just because you're buying the advertising doesn't mean you're going to be successful. Doesn't mean you're going to get signups and sales from it. Okay? OnPassive, you will be successful if you do not recruit. If you do not bring one person in as a customer or as a reseller of the IT product. Those are going to be the two memberships. Once we open up global to the world, is going to be either a customer or a reseller of the IT product. Okay? You will not have to recruit either of them. Okay? OnPassive truly is a done for you platform. One of the platforms, one of the products it has is a marketing system. Okay? And what OnPassive is once it goes global and you are able to use that, you're going to get your domain name, you're going to get your website, you're going to get a funnel built for you, you're going to get a new funnel every day. And it's as simple as flicking switches and setting up and letting the AI go and work for you. All right, it's going to drive traffic then for you. It sends targeted traffic to your domain name, to your website. You can have OnPassive as your business, drive it back to OnPassive, or you can drive the traffic to a different business if you want to grow it. Okay, and then OnPassive is going to take care of the customer. It's going to close the sale. You earn the commission. And it does it all over again. And OnPassive has a plethora of products, of platforms. They are huge, huge products too. Each product is a company within itself. They're just enormous. One, like I said, one is the marketing platform, where you get the domain name, you get the web hosting, you get the autoresponder, you get, a webinar platform to work with, and then of course the advertising. But because it's with OnPassive and it's all under one umbrella, it all fits together. And it's got the tracking, but like to work with it integrates, it fits together, like I said, and it's just like a flick of a switch is all we're talking about for like setting up the tracking on it. Okay. And so I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but that's with OnPassive. They close the sale for you. They take care of the customer for you. And they give, if you go to onpassive.com, you'll find that link to that below. You can take a look at some of the products that we have on OnPassive. And that's just the tip of the iceberg with it, is some of the products that OnPassive is going to have. Once we open global to everybody, that's the beginning. That's not the end. That's the beginning of it. It doesn't mean that they're not going to make or create any more products. It's just the beginning. They're going to, they create according to need. If they see a need for something, they will create a new product for it. Okay, this is so much bigger than it was a couple years back when it first started, or 3 years back when it first started. And the size of these companies that are inside OnPassive are enormous. OStaff is an HR management system. Take a look at OnPassive and take a look at the products and watch some of the videos on it. Connect is going to be like a Zoom, but it's unlimited. It's better quality. Remember, all the products are created from the ground floor up. They're proprietary. They're exclusive to OnPassive. The technology is 5 years ahead of anything else that's out there. Okay? And it's all integrated into each other so that all the products work together. And you don't have to go here and there and everywhere to get, they're all right in OnPassive. Okay, so you do not have to recruit to earn. If you hear any of the webinars where you may have us founders talking about share OnPassive with a loved one, share OnPassive with somebody that you care about, and it will also at the same time cut time frames down for building wealth. That's just saying exactly that is to, you're gonna be successful no matter what. It's just when you share OnPassive, it cuts the time frames down to how quickly you will build the wealth. Okay, and so that's numero uno, is that you do not have to recruit to earn. OnPassive does it for you. Okay, and another one is that you do not have to pay a subscription fee every month. You pay one time, and this is at the global launch. Once it launches live and goes live to the world, to everybody. Okay, you pay one-time payment of anywhere from $200 to $300. I'm saying around $300 to set aside just to be on the safe side, and that gets you all the products Okay, all the platforms of OnPassive, and you pay one time, you go out of pocket, and you do not have to go out of pocket again, because the traffic that they're driving is so massive, so targeted, so high converting that you're not going to have to pay for it again. And in Founders, all you need is 3 and it's covered. Your subscription is covered. Okay, and OnPassive is going to build that, is going to get that for people. Many founders already have that. Okay, so you do not have to pay month after month, because once OnPassive launches and they start the marketing campaigns, actually they're going to even start them before they open global to the world. But we'll touch on that in a little bit. So you pay one time, the one time $300 or roundabout what that's going to be, and you get all the tools, all the products, all the companies that are in OnPassive. You get, and you can use them. Now maybe you won't use all of them because there's quite a few, but you can use whichever ones you want. Okay, like I was saying with some of those other ones, I mean, you pay month after month, they milk you dry. OnPassive, that's not the way. So the first one, it's easy, it's simple to use. It's because it's AI driven by machine learning and artificial intelligence. First one is no recruiting. You don't have to recruit and you will still earn. And the next one is, does the company have legitimate products that are in high demand? Yes, OnPassive does. Again, OnPassive.com, and you can see all the products are in high demand. They're being used right now. They are some of the most popular companies online right now. And, you know, whoops, we've got, like I said, OConnect, which is like Zoom. And then we've got the HR management system. We've got domain names and website, website creators and oh, bless, a crowdfunding platform, and oh, so many. I can't even think of them all right now. But you can go to onpassive.com, and then I'll have the link to it down here to where you can go to it and take a look at. And those are all products and companies that are in high demand, and OnPassive has made and is making platforms, companies that are in high demand, and that and people are paying a lot of money to be able to use these. And so OnPassive has created, again, products that are created from the ground floor up that are better than anything out there at a lower price point. You only pay one time and never have to go out of pocket again. You don't have to recruit. They give you so much value for that when people see it, you won't even really need to share it. Eventually, people are going to come looking for it. And then the fact with OnPassive, there's profit sharing. They share the profits with you. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. It doesn't get any better than OnPassive. And those are the main reasons why you will have success with OnPassive, and why you will grow wealth over time with OnPassive. Now, it's not get rich quick. It takes time. It's a real business. It's a real it's a blessing. It is like nothing you've ever seen before. The magnitude, the size of it is enormous, though. So make sure you don't miss that it's so large. Okay. Initial marketing campaign that's going to be starting. That's going to be starting at, let's see, Ash Mafaro said about 60 days from February 21st, I think it was. So that's probably like around 50 days or so. And, what does that mean for founders and for you that are not founders? Maybe you're watching and just looking, and you haven't decided join yet because you're not sure. And I mean, right now, founders in our back office, we have some of the products back there that we can play with, we can use, we can test and see how, you know, and see how good they are, see if there's something that needs to be tweaked, see if there's something that needs to, the products are really good. They are like, wow, I gotta say. Um, so I'm very excited about that. And that's, you have to go back and look and see for yourself. You can see the demo on them. I do believe that they are on the OnPassive YouTube channel live, where you can see that. But the initial marketing campaign, initial global marketing campaign that Ash Mufareh is going to be starting. And I want you to realize that up until now, only founders have been sharing OnPassive. Only founders have been sharing OnPassive, and there's 1.2 million of us. Ash Mufareh has not advertised OnPassive at all. And the products are amazing. The products have such good, incredible value and an incredibly low price point. And it's all under one umbrella. The value of it is just going to blow people's minds. They're going to jump into OnPassive head first. I think the customers are going to come in by the thousands, tens of thousands, I think, monthly. I just think this thing is just going to blow up. I mean, even before we get into the global launch, where we actually are open. We have the initial marketing campaigns, the initial global marketing campaigns. Let me make sure I say that right. That are going to be starting, like I said, in about 50 days or so. Now, what does that mean? That means when that starts, first of all, Ash Mufareh, that's a global initial marketing global campaign, runs for about 16 months. And it's going to reach tens of millions of people. It's going to reach everyone online, everywhere. And it's marketing that we've never seen before. It's proprietary. It's Ash Mufareh. It's what he specializes in. Again, he hasn't even advertised this yet. This is his specialty. This is what he does. This is going to be sweet. That's all I can say. And this is the initial global marketing campaign. There's going to be others that are going to go also, that are going to be more targeted towards specific people, areas. And so, but the initial one is going to be hitting tens of millions of people. It's going to be huge, and it's going to go for 16 months. And depending on how the rate of return comes on it, whether or not he re-ups it and continues it. What does that mean for founders? What does that mean for you? Maybe, like I said, maybe you haven't gotten into OnPassive yet, and you're waiting for maybe some of the marketing to start up. I don't know why you would want to do that, but because we have the products in the back office that we see now, and we can play with, we can use, so we can see, the quality's right there. We can see it. And but maybe you want to wait. You don't want to share it, and you're a marketer, and you want to take your time, and maybe you have an email list, but you don't want to share it with anybody yet, or you have a following on Twitter or Facebook or Snapchat or Instagram. You don't have to share it. You don't have to sign up, and you don't have to share it either if you don't want to. That's okay. Us 1.2 million founders will continue sharing it with webinars and videos like this. And when the initial global marketing campaign starts, oh, it's going to be shared. and everybody's going to hear about it. You know who's going to hear about it? Come a little closer. Everyone on your email list is going to hear about it. Everyone that's following you on Facebook and Twitter and Snapchat and whatever social media program you're on, YouTube. Everyone that's following you or that you're waiting to tell about OnPassive is going to hear about it. And it's going to be the huge initial global marketing campaign. And that's just the beginning. That's going to bring in, I can't even fathom the amount of people, because Ash Mufareh he has said this last time, he is not satisfied with anything less than a 20 to 25% conversion rate. And conversion rate is not just somebody that opts in and requests more information. A conversion rate is somebody that buys, purchases, you make a sale. 20 to 25%. You know, a really good conversion rate for most marketers is 3%. For a good capture page, or good would be like 5%, would be outstanding. Ash Mufareh is looking for 20 to 25%, and everything he has ever done that I've seen, he's over-delivered on. So I would not be surprised at all if that's a lot higher than that. Did you hear that? Okay? Everyone, whether they're on your email list, whether they follow you on platforms, whether they're your next door neighbor, they're gonna, because a lot of people are online, they're gonna hear about OnPassive with the marketing campaigns, with the initial global marketing campaigns and the other campaigns as they roll out. And the founders are going to continue. And with these initial marketing, with this initial global marketing campaign that goes, you know, all those people that are going to hear about it, that are like on your email list or following you, that are going to say, oh, this is awesome, I'm going to join. And so they're going to click the link that OnPassive is advertising. You know whose link they're advertising? Us founders. They're advertising our link. Ash Mufareh is advertising for us. And no more founder positions will be available during that initial global marketing campaign. Did I say it's going to reach tens of millions of people and it's going to go for 16 months? And also, might I say, there's enough of a reason to become a founder alone, for one reason alone, and that's because all founders get advertising from OnPassive for 1 year. That customers or resellers of the IT product, if you're not a founder, you're not going to get that advertising. Only founders get that advertising. Now there's advertising when you get the package, the product package is advertising in that, but founders get additional advertising. So see, you're growing it that much faster. You're not going to be paying that subscription fee only but one time, and that's when it first starts. We are getting ready for the ride of our life. And you know, you don't have to, if you're not a founder, you don't have to join OnPassive. You don't have to share. You don't have to tell people about it. You know, they're going to hear about it though with the initial global marketing campaign. They're going to hear about it. The people in your downlines, people in your email list, the people that are following you on social media. OnPassive is going to be advertising, and they're going to sign up with us founders. We're okay with that. Are you?